Hi, this is Jason. Welcome to Negatives and Positives. On this episode of Negatives and Positives, I'll be talking about one Chappell Roan. When I first heard about that artist, I was over at Starbucks. Not Starbucks, but I was over at some sort of coffee place, or a local coffee shop. And I heard the artist of Chappell Roan, and I thought, who's that? Sounds very 80s, but a little bit modern at the same time. And I thought, I kind of dug it. But it wasn't her big hit. I think it was like the hit before the big hit. I kind of dug it. I didn't like the other one, though, the one that became the biggest hit. When she did all that cheerleading thing, it reminds me of what Gwen Stefani did with Holla Batgirl and Tony Basil with Nikki. But yeah, I didn't like that one. It's like, it doesn't know what it's trying to be. But about the person herself, while I do admire her for speaking out on those stalkers or people who claim to be her friends and stuff to go tell them off. I really admire that because we need more celebrities to come up with that in that way, because there's too many of those people around. Because with social media and internet, it's a lot easier to access to celebrities more than ever before. Going back to 1989 with Robert John Bardo, murdering Rebecca Schaefer, due to his stalking and his insistency on and his so-called tenacity to find Rebecca. I think it's kind of sick though, because when people think that they're your friend and all that, or they call you by your real name and you don't really know the person, that's kind of creepy, in my opinion. Kind of reminds me of that one time where Doyle would rant on certain fans who wouldn't leave him alone. The ones that say, I'm your brother, blah, 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 don't do this and that. It's ugh. It's one thing to really like a celebrity for their work and stuff, where you think you can in a way, relate with them, but not to a creepy point, but to oh, okay, when you listen to music and stuff. But it's another to go out to say her real name, and you're thinking that you want to hug, it's inappropriate to hug somebody. I don't even want to hug my friends that way, let alone a celebrity like that. Especially a celebrity doesn't want to be hugged like that in public. Not even on meet and greets. I would ask them first. Like I said, when you meet a celebrity, always ask them first if they want a picture, or do you want to talk to them or something like that. Don't ever assume that they're going to say yes all the time just because they're a public figure. And here's the bad part that comes in with Chappell Roan. When Chappell Roan canceled all of her performances to be on the VMAs, my first thought was the VMAs are still around. And second, you don't do that to your friends that really paid money to go see you perform. Especially over in Europe. I think it was Paris, Rome, on a European tour or something. It's you don't do that with your fans like that. I could see why you don't want to do extra performing, extra work for your performance, but at the same time, this is your job, and your job is to perform in front of a lot of people. What I'm trying to say about Chappell Roan is I'm not a big fan of hers, but at the same time, I'm glad that she told off her the stalkers and stuff. But at the same time, I kind of wish she would stop the whole Jewish thing about canceling performances because you want to perform at the VMAs or something like that, which to me it hasn't been relevant in a long time. So anyway, thanks for watching my video. I'll see you next time.